I'm just trying to make it all make sense.
More
You
No
podcast.
Today I want to discuss Mark Cuban's 12 mantras for success. And I'm a big fan of his 12 mantras because they aren't solely focused on financial success and instead finding success while being well balanced in life. And he shares these 12 mantras at the end of his book, How to Win at the Sport of Business. And I promise you, if you're aware of the concepts that surround these 12 mantras, you'll no doubt have a more balanced life, but also find success in crafting a life of significance. And I now want to explain his 12 mantras. The first is, time is more valuable than money. And with this being said, you have to learn to be able to use your time wisely as well as be productive. And this is because how wisely you use your time has the biggest impact on your overall life and how much success you have in it, way more than money does. His second mantra is to commit random acts of kindness. In order to find true success, you must not only be able to work with others, but also give something back to others. Nobody finds success on their own. You must have a team around you, and with this being said, with your constant interactions with people on both your team and outside of your team, there's value in doing kind things in order to help them. Mark's third mantra is no balls, no babies. And this is a saying that a blackjack dealer once told him. The essence of this is that once you're prepared and you have all angles covered, you have to fully commit and go for it. Next, his fourth mantra is work hard, play hard. And what this means is that in order to find success, you must find ways to blow off steam and relax. You don't need to take huge breaks or vacations or weekends off, but you need to find ways where you can relax, find enjoyment in life, and become balanced, not solely focused on work. Then Mark's fifth mantra is don't let fear be a roadblock. At the end of the day, fear can be used in two ways, as either a roadblock or motivation. So you should focus on becoming motivated by your fears and not be afraid of failure, because failure is a part of any process, as I've said countless times. So all you have to do is brush yourself off and continue down the process. And with that understanding, there's really not much to be afraid of, especially if you're pursuing the average entrepreneurial journey which has no sort of physical liability or potential harm on your life. His sixth mantra is expect the unexpected and always be ready. Life is unpredictable and it rarely works out how you're expecting it to. And with this being said, you must be prepared to handle the unexpected. His seventh mantra is it's okay to yell and be yelled at. And he believes that you should embrace this in your communication because what it's ultimately showing is passion. And with passion and open, honest communication, that's how you can create the most amazing things. That's how innovation comes, and that's how you solve problems. So by embracing the passion that both you and who you're working with have, it'll be reflected in your work and pursuits. Next, his eighth mantra is that everybody gets knocked down, but the key is how soon you get back up. As we've already said, life is unexpected and failure is something that everybody will face. Nobody's 100% perfect and nothing works out 100% perfectly. So what this means is that you're going to get knocked down at points and be disappointed, discouraged, and be going through failure. But if you're willing to take it on the chin and get back up and maintain a proper amount of motivation in order to go through the process of accomplishing your dreams, you will be somebody who finds success in your pursuits. After that, his ninth mantra is it's not a matter of if the glass is half full or empty, but who's pouring the glass. And what this really means is that you control your own destiny. Sure, you can look at things with a glass half full or a glass half empty, but ultimately you should overall look at life as being the captain of your own ship and in entire control of your destiny. Then his 10th mantra is it's not in the dreaming, it's in the doing. And what this means is that whatever you aspire to do must go beyond a conversation, and you must be able to go through the process of putting in the work necessary to make it happen. And after that, his 11th mantra is pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered. And what this means is that you should be working on providing multi-beneficiary value that's win-win, rather than selfish greed and purely what you get out of something. And there's something very important he brings up when discussing this mantra in the book. And this is that value is measured in the total upside of a business relationship, not by how much you squeeze out of one deal. And finally, his 12th mantra, which is my favorite, is you only have to be right once. And what this means is that it doesn't really matter how many times you fail, and you only have to be right once to find success in life. And I've shared examples of legends who have proved this, such as Ray Kroc, the man behind McDonald's. And what's really important to take away from this is not to worry about your failures and not to focus on your failures, and rather that you're going through the process of finding success, and with time you will. Being aware of and applying Mark Cuban's 12 mantras will no doubt provide benefit to your life, and this benefit will allow you to find success in life, which will translate into crafting a life of significance.
I'm just trying to make it all make sense.
The
More
You
No
podcast.